Welcome back to English Chill Moments with Rania. This is my 6th video, and honestly, before making this, I had a small thought. I wondered, should I continue this series or should I stop? Not because I do not care. Actually, I care a lot. But sometimes, when you care too much, even something you love can start to feel heavy. Maybe you wake up tired, not because your body did nothing, but because your mind was already working before the day even started. Before you even leave your bed, your brain is already busy. It remembers yesterday, it worries about tomorrow, it replays a conversation, it imagines a problem, it checks what you forgot to do. It reminds you of someone who seems ahead. And suddenly, even before breakfast, you already feel behind. Then you look at your day and think, why am I like this? There are simple things you want to do. Reply to one message, clean one small area, open your notebook, start your work, take care of yourself. But somehow, even the small things feel heavy. And when small things feel hard, it is easy to blame yourself. You might say, I should be more disciplined. I should be stronger. Other people can do this, so why can't I? But sometimes, the problem is not discipline. Sometimes, what looks like laziness is actually overload. Overload does not always look dramatic. It does not always look like crying, breaking down, or giving up completely. Sometimes, overload looks quiet. It looks like sitting at your desk and staring at the screen. It looks like opening one tab, then another tab, then checking your phone for a few minutes, and suddenly 20 minutes are gone. It looks like lying in bed while your mind keeps running. It looks like scrolling, not because it makes you happy, but because it is the only thing that does not ask you to make another decision. Then the guilt comes. I wasted time again. This is why I'm not successful. This is why everyone else is ahead. Maybe I'm just lazy. But let's pause there. A lazy person usually does not care. But you care. That is why you feel guilty. That is why your chest feels heavy when you think about what you have not done. That is why you keep searching for routines, advice, motivation, and better ways to fix yourself. You care about doing things well. You care about your future. You care about not disappointing people. You care about being responsible. You care about becoming better. Maybe the problem is not that you do not care. Maybe the problem is that you care about too many things at the same time. One part of your mind is thinking about work. Another part is thinking about money. Another part is thinking about family. Another part is thinking about your future. Another part is comparing your life to someone else's life. Another part is asking, am I behind? And even when your body is sitting still, your mind is not resting. It is planning, comparing, remembering, worrying, criticizing, preparing for problems that have not even happened yet. That kind of tiredness is real. It may not be visible to other people, but it is still real. Sometimes procrastination is not just avoidance. Sometimes it is protection. Maybe your mind is not saying, I do not want to do this. Maybe it is saying, I cannot handle one more round of pressure right now. That does not mean you should give up on your responsibilities. It does not mean every delay is healthy, but it does mean you should look at yourself with more honesty. Because if you keep trying to solve overload with more pressure, you may only become more tired. You tell yourself, I need a stricter routine. I need to wake up earlier. I need to force myself. I need to stop being weak. But if your system is already exhausted, more pressure may not create peace. It may only create fear. And fear can push you for a while. Shame can push you for a while. Deadlines can push you for a while. Comparison can push you for a while. But they are heavy fuel. They may move you forward, but they also drain you. Maybe that is why you can work hard for a short time, then suddenly feel empty again. Maybe you wake up tired, not because your body did nothing, but because your mind was already working before the day even started. Before you even leave your bed, your brain is already busy. Even when you lie down, it keeps checking your performance. That is exhausting. And when your mind is constantly checking, judging, and comparing, even a slow day can feel like failure. But a slow day is not always a wasted day. Sometimes a slow day is your body asking for recovery. Sometimes it is your mind asking for quiet. Sometimes it is not the end of your progress. It is your system asking for space before it can begin again. You do not need to earn rest by becoming completely exhausted. You are allowed to rest before you break. And real rest is not always scrolling. It is not always distracting yourself until the day disappears. Sometimes, real rest is letting your mind become quiet enough to breathe. It is walking without rushing. It is sitting with your drink without filling every second. It is writing down what is in your head so your mind does not have to hold everything alone. Because your mind may be carrying many open loops. The message you have not answered, the task you keep delaying, the decision you have not made, the worry you have not spoken out loud, the emotion you keep pushing away, the plan you started but never closed. Even when you are not thinking about them directly, they can still take energy in the background. So maybe the answer is not to do more. Maybe the answer is to carry less. Instead of asking, "Why am I so lazy?" try asking, "What am I carrying right now?" That question changes everything. It turns self-criticism into curiosity. What is draining me? What feels too heavy? What have I been avoiding because I feel overwhelmed? What can I put down today? Maybe you can put down the pressure to reply immediately. Maybe you can put down one unnecessary expectation. Maybe you can put down comparison for a while. Maybe you can put down the idea that you must fix your whole life before you are allowed to feel calm. Then ask yourself one more question. What is one small thing I can do next? Not 10 things, not the perfect thing, not the thing that fixes everything. Just one small thing. Open the notebook. Wash one cup. Reply to one message. Take a short walk. Prepare one simple meal. Write down 3 thoughts. Close one tab. Turn off one notification. Sit quietly for 2 minutes and let your body know that for this moment, it is safe. These things may look small, but when you are overloaded, small is not weak. Small is how you begin without scaring your mind. Small is how you rebuild trust with yourself. Because when you keep making big promises and breaking them, your mind starts to stop believing you. But when you choose one small thing and actually do it, something quiet happens. You start to feel, maybe I can trust myself again. Not because everything is fixed, but because you showed up gently. There is also something important to remember. Your life is not supposed to look like everyone else's life. You may see someone waking up early, working hard, traveling, building something, changing their life, and suddenly your normal day feels like a failure. But you are not seeing their whole life. You are seeing a small part of it. You are not seeing their tired days, their doubts, their messy room, their quiet worries, or the moments when they also do not know what they are doing. So please, do not compare your full life to someone else's edited moment. Your energy is not the same every day. Your season is not the same as theirs. Your path does not need to move at the same speed. Some days, your best is big. You can work, create, clean, plan, and show up with energy. But some days, your best is small. Your best is getting out of bed. Your best is washing your face. Your best is answering one message. Your best is not speaking to yourself harshly. Your best is trying again, slowly. And that still counts. You are not weak because simple tasks feel hard sometimes. You are not broken because you need more time. You are not failing because your mind feels full. You may simply be overloaded. And if that is true, then today does not need to be a day of shame. It can be a day of honesty. A day where you stop asking, "What is wrong with me?" and start asking, "What do I need to carry less?" Maybe you need fewer inputs, Less noise, less scrolling, less pressure. Fewer promises made out of guilt. Fewer decisions before your mind has even had space to breathe. Maybe you do not need a completely new life. Maybe you need one quieter morning, one honest boundary, one smaller task, one moment where you stop fighting yourself. Because you cannot shame yourself into peace. You cannot compare yourself into calm. You cannot punish yourself into becoming the person you want to be. But you can support yourself into moving again. Slowly, gently, honestly. So the next time you want to call yourself lazy, pause first. Look deeper. Ask what you are carrying. Ask what feels too heavy. Ask what can become lighter. Maybe you are not lazy. Maybe you are tired from trying to be okay for too long. Maybe you are not unmotivated. Maybe your mind is asking for quiet. Maybe you are not failing. Maybe you are carrying more than people can see. And maybe the first step is not to push harder. Maybe the first step is to breathe, put one thing down, and begin again with kindness. Before we end today, I want you to remember this. You do not have to carry everything at once. You do not have to fix your whole life tonight. You do not have to punish yourself just because you feel tired. Maybe today, one small step is enough. One breath. One simple task. One honest moment with yourself. Thank you for spending this quiet time with me on English Chill Moments with Rania. If this episode made you feel a little lighter, stay with me for the next one. We will continue slowly, gently, one moment at a time. Until then, be kind to yourself. Maybe you're not lazy. Maybe you are human, and you are allowed to move slowly. Bye-bye!